The long-standing karmic agreements that have exerted control over your person are now reaching their conclusion. This is a significant development because these agreements have heavily influenced their life for a considerable duration. They have felt bound by these contracts, trapped in a repetitive cycle dictated by cosmic forces. However, they are now breaking free from these constraints. They are emerging from the shadows of these contracts, releasing the chains that have constrained them. They are stepping into the light of their own volition, no longer mere puppets of fate. They are gradually realizing the significance of your presence in their life, recognizing the value you add. This realization is not sudden, but rather a gradual awakening, akin to stirring from a long slumber. They are beginning to perceive you in a new light and understand the richness and meaning you bring to their life, acknowledging that life is fuller and more meaningful with you in it. The distance between you and them is diminishing as they awaken to this realization. They are experiencing discomfort, akin to a persistent thorn in their side, constantly reminding them of what they're missing. They feel a deep sense of loss and yearning for your presence, missing your laughter, wisdom, and companionship. The way you make them feel understood like no one else does is sorely missed, along with the deep, profound, and irreplaceable connection you share. They are returning with the intention of giving you the justice you deserve, driven not by obligation but by a sincere desire to make amends. They seek to rectify their past mistakes, to show you that they have changed, and are no longer the same person who once caused you pain. Their aim is to demonstrate that they are worthy of your trust, love, and forgiveness, as in the past, they were indecisive, juggling you with other options. They were torn between you and other pursuits, unable to make a clear choice. However, they have now realized the error of their ways and acknowledge that they treated you poorly by considering you merely an option rather than a priority. Regret and guilt consume them for their past behavior, and your silence weighs heavily on them, creating tension akin to a looming cloud overshadowing their thoughts and feelings. They worry about the possibility of rejection and fear being turned away despite their readiness to take responsibility for their actions and accept any outcome. Communication between you, especially on a telepathic level, appears to be less frequent, adding to their unease. They are accustomed to feeling your energy and sensing your thoughts and emotions, but are now unable to do so, causing them distress and a sense of disconnection. They fear that you might not understand them, worried that their vulnerability could be perceived as weakness. Despite never allowing themselves to be vulnerable with anyone else, they feel compelled to open up to you, to share their deepest thoughts and feelings. Their desire is to rebuild the bond that was once broken and to be a part of your life again. They are prepared to embark on a journey of healing and growth, hoping it will lead them back to you. The silence between you feels deafening, stretching on endlessly, amplifying their anxiety. Each passing moment without communication intensifies their uncertainty and fear, leading their thoughts into realms of doubt and insecurity. I find myself questioning my actions, my words, and my anxiety. Have I hurt you more than I ever realized? Have my words, once a source of comfort and joy, become daggers that have pushed you away? Have I, in my ignorance or carelessness, inflicted pain upon you, causing your radiant smile to fade into a mask of sadness? These questions plague me, their answers elusive, further fueling my growing apprehension. I fear that you no longer have faith in my promises, those vows of love and commitment that I made with such conviction. I worry that you no longer want to focus on me, that your attention has been diverted elsewhere. Your energy, once so vibrant and attuned to mine, feels different now. It's as if a chasm has formed between us, your spirit seeming detached from me. Over the past few months, this feeling of detachment has grown, casting a shadow over our relationship. These thoughts, these fears, are like relentless waves crashing against the shore of my mind, eroding my peace. They distract me, their constant presence draining my energy, casting a pall over my daily life. The joy and contentment I once found in simple tasks have been replaced with stress and annoyance, my mind preoccupied with our strained relationship. Despite the turmoil within me, I cannot shake this feeling. I yearn to bridge the gap that has formed between us. I long to reach out to you, to communicate my fears and seek reassurance, but you seem so far away, so unreachable. It's as if you've retreated into a fortress, the walls impenetrable, leaving me on the outside longing for a glimpse of the love we once shared. Things feel different now, the warmth and intimacy that once filled our relationship replaced with a cold distance. It's as if you've drifted away, carried by currents I cannot see, to a place far beyond my reach. The thought of losing you forever is unbearable, a prospect so bleak that it sends shivers down my spine. No distraction, no matter how engaging or pleasurable, can numb the pain of your absence. It's as if a part of me is missing, a void that nothing can fill. Your absence is a constant reminder of the love we once shared, a love that now seems lost in the midst of time. You are everywhere, yet nowhere. In every song that plays, every book I read, every corner I turn, I see reminders of you. Yet when I reach out, it's only the cold, harsh reality of your absence that greets me. It's a cruel paradox, one that leaves me yearning for what once was yet dreading what the future may hold. All I can do is hope that this silence is but a temporary pause, a moment of respite before we find our way back to each other. Hope that our love, like a phoenix, will rise from the ashes, reborn and stronger than ever. For now, though, I wait in the silence, my heart echoing with the words left unsaid, yearning for the day when our love will once again fill the silence. You have been the catalyst, the driving force behind a transformation that is becoming increasingly evident in my life. This change, this metamorphosis, is not going unnoticed. Those around me, the people who populate my world, are beginning to take note of the shift occurring within me. It's as if a light has been switched on, illuminating a path that was previously shrouded in darkness. And at the end of that path, it's you. There is no force, no obstacle that can deter me from this journey towards you. Like a moth drawn to a flame, I find myself irresistibly pulled in your direction. I have re-entered the game of life, but this time it's different. This time, I am not merely a player moving pieces on a board. This time, I am fully invested, fully engaged. I am not playing for the sake of playing, but playing with a purpose, with a goal. That goal is you. I crave your presence, your attention. I yearn for the connection we once shared, the bond that seemed unbreakable. I long for the times when your gaze would meet mine, and the world would fade away, leaving just the two of us. I miss the sound of your laughter, the warmth of your touch, the comfort of your words. I miss you. Regrettably, I never intended for you to depart permanently, yet since you did, I find myself in solitude, engulfed by a sense of emptiness. It's as if a part of me has been ripped away, leaving a void that nothing seems to fill. I wander aimlessly, lost in a world that seems colorless without you. I yearn for your presence, for the sound of your voice, for the comfort of your touch. I now comprehend the magnitude of your influence. I was foolish to let you walk away back then. I took your presence for granted, not realizing the value of what I had until it was gone. I was blind to the power you held over me, to the impact you had on my life. I was a fool, but I am a fool no longer. Although the present moment appears chaotic, rest assured that I am undergoing a process of profound purification. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, I am being reborn, emerging stronger and wiser from the trials I have faced. I am learning from my mistakes, growing from my experiences, evolving into a better version of myself. I apologize for not reaching out to you for such an extended period. Please do not harbor any feelings of sadness or resentment. Just as water inevitably turns to dust, our reunion is undeniable. Yes, my love, we are destined to be together. Our paths may have diverged, but they are bound to converge again. Our story is not over, it's merely awaiting its next chapter. And I promise you, it will be a chapter filled with love, understanding, and togetherness. Yes, because that's what we are meant for, to be together, to complete each other. And together, we will write a story that will stand the test of time, a story of love that will echo through the ages. Yes, my love, we are destined to be together, and together, we will create a love story that will be remembered for eternity.